Then, remembering her father's words one day, Bronnie walked the length of the shore, searching for the treasure her father had hidden away. But the only things that she ever saw were pebbles and stones, seaweed entwined and dusted with shells and swirling sand. Her grief for her father had rendered her blind to the treasures left waiting on the land.
You should be careful of him. I've heard a lot of stories about those city folk.
I know what you're doing.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, Jane.
What?
You've clearly met him and want him for yourself.
Would I do that to you? Whom he likes is his business.
Yes, well, as long as that business is centred around you, the better, am I correct?
Well, I wouldn't oppose to it. I'd have to get to know him. Make sure he's a proper man.
Oh, we needn't worry about that. I have it on good authority he's a decent man.
And whose authority is that?
Mine, obviously.
Nonetheless. I did meet him first, though.
Oh, I don't think that's relevant.
In what way is that not? I think it only fair you do the lady thing and step aside.
Oh, really?
So, say we were going to run away. Where would we go?
Well, where do you want to go?
Somewhere warm, with sandy beaches and crystal clear waters.
And lots of cocktails.
Obviously.
I'm being serious though, this whole thing just feels more about what everyone else wants and less about us. It's the nagging and the moaning. What are we supposed to do?
Look, I don't like it any more than you do. But as long as we do it together, then nothing will be able to ruin it. And I'll keep fighting for us, through thick and thin.
I love you.
I love you too.
An oil can, faded and rusted by time and tide, half submerged in the dry, sandy ground. She picked it up and heard something rattle inside, a dull, clanging sound. She tipped the can upside down. A small tin box fell in her hand, with a thin white ribbon tied tightly around. She called to her son, and they sat there in the sand. He said, "Mummy, what have you found?" She untied the ribbon, and there inside was a black velvet bag full of diamonds and gold, and a folded note kept dry from the tides, which she carefully began to unfold. "My dear darling Bronnie, I knew you'd find this. This will help you search for the life you desire. But real gold you'll find is in your little one's kiss, as I did with you here through the westerly's ire." She put the jewels in her pocket and held her son close, softly laid a kiss on his head. She wiped a tear off the tip of her nose and said, "Come on, you. Let's get you home to bed."